YouTube family. I love all of you guys. All of you. Even the judgmental ones. The Christians that can do no wrong. I love you guys too. I used to call myself a Christian, putting a name on my belief and the reason that I'm living. I no longer do that. I don't want to call myself anything. I don't want to name myself. I'm not into religion, you know, and some people think that I am into religion, but really, I just love the Bible. Just simple. I'm not naming myself. I'm not calling myself anything. I just read the Bible and I try to live by it. I think one of the biggest controversy type of deals with the Bible is that it's been changed and tampered with by man, and some people even say that it was written by man. And I do strongly believe that a lot of it's been changed and tampered with, especially by the God of this world. The Bible says that here. The bad one is literally the God of this world. Before I get too crazy into what I'm going to talk about, I would like to think about what I'm going to say a little bit before I just let it all come out like a freaking tidal wave to my YouTube family. And I have to think about, who am I going to offend? Who am I going to please? And that's the type of deal you gotta live with when you're doing public videos and sharing your life of what you're going through, your blood, your sweat. I don't share many tears. I try to just live as positive as I can, and everything that I record, I try to just share the positive side of my life. I've shared a lot of my bad decisions. I've shared my family. I've shared my whole life for the past 8 years. Most of that was on another channel, Chris and Holly Show. I'm very proud of that channel. Everything that happened, it's just life, a part of life, out of your control. I think the favorite nickname I've ever had is Canipy. It's what a lot of my trailer park homies started calling me in Knott's Island. Shout out Knott's Island. I love all you guys. So yeah. I'm Canipy, and I'm really hungry, so I'm going to open these. Before I ramble too much more, I'm going to try to think a little bit while I'm preparing my gourmet meal. 2 cans of corn, 2 cans of French style green beans, because these are small cans, but they're amazing. I love these. Just pop tops with the caps you can pull off. I love these things. Very convenient. I'm gonna show you how to camp out and have an amazing meal. We got some creamy chicken flavor rice that we're about to hook up. We got some white chicken, Sweet Sue chunk white chicken. We're gonna pop that. And then the tuna, you gotta use can opener, which doesn't seem to work very great on these tuna cans, but I don't know if this thing's just, I guess it's just wore out. I think this can opener is just plain out wore out. And I might want to invest in another one, but it's still been working when I put the right pressure on it. I don't know what it is about these tuna cans, but they don't grip as good as other cans. Anyway, we open in the tuna, slowly but sure. I can say is this food is, in my life, I've learned in different ways, a lot of research and doing juice fasting and attempting to make my life healthier and better. I've learned that anything in a can, a bag, or a box, or anything like this is probably biblically not good at all. I think biblically this is about the equivalent to drinking wine or doing anything harmful to your body. I think this is like the equivalent. All of these cans mixed together, which is an amazing survival meal. I think there's been weeks where I've ate this every single day. Even though this is vegetables, chicken and tuna and rice, I wouldn't really consider it like getting vegetables out of your garden, if you know what I mean. This is probably not that great. That's all I want to say. Gotta put a lot of pressure. Yeah, I think it's time for a new one. Yeah, that's just... Yeah, that started getting aggravating, but we got the front open. So I'm going to pour all of this sodium juice out of here and try to salvage what's still good in here, if that's even possible. I might just be eating just to waste my healing process with processing this right here. I think the best comical way I can express myself with some comments recently is talking about soda drinkers. That's how I feel. I bought some wine the other day. I was walking through Food Lane, making a video, doing a little bit of shopping, and I showed a bottle of wine that I bought. The Most High to me has such a huge sense of humor, and I try to be the same way. That's what being humble is not taking yourself too seriously, and any backlash that you have from the world, you just have to be humble and have a sense of humor and just understand, overstand, think about people's different opinions. I like to try to live my life in other people's shoes, like a lot. I do that so much now with friends that message me about stuff they're going through. The first thing I really try to do is put myself in their shoes and think, like, how would that affect me? Because you have a lot of different things going on in life, and we are all here learning different lessons. So you really have to put yourself in someone else's shoes and think about, what did they go through? What if I went through that myself? What if I have to go through that myself in the future? And one way to get yourself there pretty quick, in my opinion, is to judge someone else out loud and put that out there. You're at high risk of having that come to you, in my opinion. I strongly believe in doing your best to only put out positivity, because putting out anything lesser than that can cause some issues in your life, because, like I said, the Most High has a sense of humor, and he has a very mysterious way of doing things to humble you and put you in positions to where you need him. And don't forget that he's in control of everything, even though the God of this world runs this place. He's still up on the throne, and he controls the whole, however you want to look at it, however you live. Are you living a gladiator scene in your life? You living peaceful in the woods, just cooking and trying to live at peace and better yourself? There's a lot of options here. The cream chicken flavor rice, it takes 2 cups of water. We just put that in there. We're going to put our tuna in this pan. One thing about tuna, I don't know if it's a biblical animal. I don't know if it's a biblical animal to eat. I don't know if tuna even has scales. I like the Old Testament. It tells you what's healthy to eat and what is unclean. As far as fish, it's got to have scales and fins. I don't know about a tuna. I've never caught a tuna. I feel like with the God of this world, not the good one, I feel like the most popular fish in the whole world would be anti-biblical. You know what I mean? So I'm not too sure, because this tuna is probably the most popular fish you could ever buy. The easiest to get in a can. We're going to throw some chicken in here. Oh yeah. We're going to throw all of our veggies. We're going to do corn, French style green beans, more corn, and more French style green beans. And I eat like crazy. When I eat, so I'm probably gonna eat all of this, because I usually do. Need energy for all this off-grid hard work. bunch of scraps from milling and trimming edges. Started some nice fire. Oh yeah, getting it in, boy. Started a nice fire. Over it. I think the conversation of this video, I would like to end very humbly, but as far as I know of the Bible, and I've read it front to back quite a few times, I feel like I genuinely, humbly understand it. And one of the most important things that I've read in it is that every man is a sinner. And you can't live your life without sinning. As far as the Bible says, it's pretty much impossible to live and to not sin. Judging someone for their sins while you're hanging out acting like you're not a sinner with your pantry full of soda and cans and stuff in a plastic bag and stuff from corporations that are not healthy. You know, the book of Enoch says that you're living a life on a weight scale with bad and good, because it's impossible not to do bad, easier to do good. Seems like the doing good things just comes naturally. So most awake people that are just living to spread positivity, they don't have that problem. Their scale is always like this. Even through the hardships and being out in the woods, you know, for a year, you know, and drinking you a little bit of wine, keeping to yourself and doing 100% positive things. I just don't, I'm just ready to make some dinner, man. I'm not here to judge at all. That's all I can say. Get out of here, flies. Get. Dang, you got flies in my stuff already. Get. I need to make some little nice cooking boards to cover stuff up with. That needs to be a project soon. Let's get on some positivity. So I gotta I'm gonna get my water up to boiling for my rice. The rice out of this whole meal takes the longest to cook. So while I'm basically focusing on cooking my rice, I'm just gonna warm everything else up. And I need to add some seasoning. When I was last at the grocery store, I really wish I would have gotten some garlic. I don't know why I forgot to get garlic. This would be amazing with some fresh garlic cut up and added to it. But I'm just adding this roasted garlic and herb seasoning on the chicken and tuna, and highly on the vegetables. And I'm probably going to add some to the rice also, just to season it all up. Woo, I'm almost boiling already. I'm going to add some of this in here, because we're going to need this real soon. I'm going to put quite a bit in there. Need to grab my salt. Woo, this boiling, boy. Shake this up. And that pan is super hot, obviously. I'm gonna get this ready. Pour that into that super boiling water. I need my fork. Fork. Stir that up. Now we're just gonna keep that close to this hot heat and let it simmer for quite a while. And every once in a while I'll add it over the fire and make it hot again, just to keep it going. Put this over here near the heat. Get it heated up. Put that kind of close to the heat. Just like that. Keep the rice stirred. We're still focusing on the rice. The rice is going to take the longest. The rest of it's just going to be heating up. And I got one more touch for the chicken and tuna. Texas Pete, boy. I'm going to add some of that in the chicken and tuna. Give it a little bit of spice. Oh yeah. I hear the sizzle. I hear the sizzle going on. Start getting this way to warm. It's very warm. have a new idea. I've been surviving with paper plates lately. I haven't really done a whole lot of dishes, but I have a new project coming up that I would really like to do with some of my dishes and cleaning them and starting to use nice dishes again and trying to get it organized to where I can keep it in order and clean and organized. So that's going to be a project coming up soon. We got a whole lot of projects coming up soon. Veggies. Goodness. A lot of liquid left in there. Alright, so I'm going to scoot all the veggies back. Rice. Now we're going to add our chicken and tuna to the side. Boy, we got us an amazing meal. And it is hot by this fire. It is very hot. It makes me look forward to more fire-friendly weather. I think I'm gonna find me a video to watch and enjoy my little meal here. YouTube family, be humble. Spread love and positivity. 100%. That's all you can do in this world. You can't be perfect. You can't be a non-sinner. You know, you gotta better yourself. I'm about to eat this up. Watch me a video and relax. Hope y'all enjoyed. I got a few ideas I'm working on. I've actually been working on some stuff today, but I figured I'd hang out with you guys and cook a meal and just talk craziness. Getting it in. Woo, that's hot. Take us a piece of chicken, some rice and veggies. Love you guys. See you in the next one. I got fun stuff coming up. Check out the description of my videos. Word up. Like, subscribe. Mm-hmm.